I'm going to show you how to make a scroll-stopping, social media-worthy quad cake pan.
Hey baking besties, and welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Indulgence, where we talk about all things baking and business. And today we're going to be talking about innovation. We have to take it to the next level. As home bakers, you have to keep up with what's trending and what's hot. And right now, people want things that are going to be social media worthy. What can they post? Now, mind you, vanilla cakes are always going to be a hit. It's always going to be a classic. But guess what? Nobody's posting it on social media. But what they are posting is Biscoff cookie butter, strawberry crunch, and Oreo cream, and all of these great flavors. So we are going to take these 4 basic cake flavors and make of a quadruple cake in one pan. So let me show you. Let's get right into it. So what are we going to need to pull this off? First, you need 4 different cake flavors. So I will recommend it be your best sellers, or look and see what's trending, what people are posting, and what people are buying. I am using a strawberry cake, which I'm going to use for strawberry crunch, a chocolate cake, which I'm going to use for a chocolate peanut butter Reese's cake, a vanilla cake that I'm going to turn into a Biscoff cookie butter cake, and Oreo, which of course is going to be Oreo cookies and cream. Now we are going to put all of these cakes in one pan. So let me show you. First, of course, you need all 4 cakes, and then you're going to need a knife. I like to use a serrated knife when cutting my cakes, and then I'm going to use a ruler just to make sure that I get even slices of all 4 cakes. A 8 by approximately 11, 10 and a half. So we're just going to find the midpoint of this cake, which is going to be 4. And then I'm going to spin it midpoint of the length of the cake, 5 and a half. All right, we're going to make an X right there. And then we are just going to slice our cake in half, and then slice our cake in half again. So 4 even pieces of cake.
Of course, you can eyeball this, but if you plan on selling these cakes, I think making even cuts are important. Now we're going to arrange our 4 cake slices so that each pan has 1 of each flavor. This seemed like putting together a puzzle piece. It took me a lot longer than it should have, but once it was done, I loved it. So now let's get all of my toppings together and get right to it.
Now, after you're done puzzle piecing your cake together, it'll look like this. You'll have 4 different portions of cake in one pan. Now we have 4 separate pans of cake. Now, this is where the fun part comes in. You're going to need a bag of buttercream. You can do this to your liking. I am choosing to keep it simple, so I am going to use a basic vanilla buttercream for all of my cake portions, and then I'm going to fancy it up, and the star of the show is going to be the topping. So how are we going to make our toppings? I have all of my things already here prepared. I'm just going to show you what I'm using. So for my vanilla cake, I am making this a Biscoff cookie butter. So this is my cookie butter. I've already melted it down a little bit, and I have some Biscoff crumble. Also have some whole Biscoff cookies for the top. A chocolate peanut butter. So I have peanut butter sauce. I have some Nutter Butter cookies for the top, and I also have some mini Reese's here. For my Oreo cake, I have Oreos that are already crushed in here. I also have a couple whole Oreos, and I have my chocolate sauce. And for my strawberry cake, I have my strawberry crunch, which is already pre-made here, and I have my strawberry sauce. So now that we have all our toppings and we have all of our cake, now we're going to start putting it all together to make our social media worthy over the top cake pan. So let's go.
So here's where the fun begins. Use your creativity and do what you like. If you're doing a bunch of orders, you want to keep things simple sometimes. So I did a zigzag with my buttercream on all of them. And then again, I let my toppers and my drizzles be the star of the show. I have all of my cookie crumbles on top with my melted sauce or drizzles, and then you top them off with some type of whole cookie. You have to have that texture in there. And remember, guys, people eat with their eyes, so color matters as well. I used the vanilla Oreo to top off the strawberry. And then lastly, we got that peanut butter with those mini peanut butter cups along with our Nutter Butter. This looks delicious. Tell me your customers are not going to love this. This is something new, exciting, and easy for my home bakers to really step it up this holiday season. People love things that are trending, that are new, and most importantly, social media worthy. Don't forget to like, follow, and share.